Minecraft, made by Jeb. Yeah. Fix your game, Jeb. I go complaining about lighting glitches in this episode a little bit. This is going to be a second attempt at Etho's recent speed challenge, Minecraft Speed Challenge number 6, where the objective is to brew the 9 basic potions. Yes, if you haven't seen it before, I failed at the first attempt, and so I'm trying it again. What's going to happen? You're going to have to watch to find out. Let's get started. Random seed, structures on. We are going to try this again. Yeah, it's just kind of eating at me knowing that I haven't completed this speed challenge, and so I have to go and try it again, even though I think it is going to be a very difficult challenge to complete. So here we are again. This is Brian trying to complete the speed challenge of brewing all the potions. And I'm just trying to look around, let some of the world generate.
0 minutes.
Started the timer. And I guess we are off. Okay, and so it seems like I'm kind of next to some ocean over here, and we have kind of ice and sand over here. And I do still have my list of like all the things that I need. And so as usual, I'm going to start by just kind of gathering wood and tools. Once again, in the real world, I need a bone and melon seeds in order to grow my watermelon. I need a couple pieces of sugarcane. I need a couple of spider eyes. I need 9 pieces of sand. And then all the usual stuff that you need kind of on the way to getting to the nether. Things like buckets and whatnot. And I see some coal down there. So let's go ahead. And since we're in the sunlight, I can see that right here, and I don't see any enemies trying to sneak up, let's go ahead and do some initial mining. 1 minute. Yeah, I was checking on... Today is the 19th, and so I guess the speed challenge has been up for like a day and a half maybe or something. And I don't remember exactly when it was posted, and I would have thought that if there were video responses, Etho would have accepted some video responses already, and I didn't see any video responses yet. I did kind of achievement get in that Etho already commented on my previous video where I failed, and I didn't post it as a video response, and so I didn't do anything to try to get his attention on that. And I did that intentionally to see if he would notice, because I tend to respond immediately to all of his other speed challenges. And so the fact that he did makes me very happy, because it's like, hey, I'm like on Etho's radar, even in some tangential way or something.
2 minutes.
And so that made me very happy. So that's good. The fact that I lost the challenge and screwed things up before makes me less happy. But, you know, them's the breaks. I'm still not sure exactly what happened at the end of the video. I think as I was placing the cobblestone, I must have updated the lava, and so the lava started flowing differently, because I don't think I was near enough to the lava. I thought I was walking across the cobblestone before I got up into the area where it could touch me again. Obviously, I could have just waited for all of my hearts to regen, but I thought I was in good shape and was going to continue on. And so that was kind of a bummer. But at the same time, it gives me a chance to start fresh. Maybe I'll have more luck in this video than I did in the last one in terms of finding the things I need. As usual, I expect both the melon and finding the nether fortress to be the sticking points, because they're kind of the biggest random effects in this particular challenge in terms of you can either,
3 minutes.
Get lucky and find the things you need or not. I doubt there's going to be a mine shaft sticking out right here, but I just thought I would take a quick look since we're here. But I think I'm going to continue on and basically do the similar strategy that I had before, which is to go looking for a ravine that can open up into a mine shaft, at least during the daytime. However, if the first day does go by, I may consider switching strategies and either just trying to get to the nether and go looking for a fortress, or going down caving and making sure I have kind of all the other supplies and things I'm going to need. I'm really not sure what the best strategy is to make it most likely that you're going to find the things that you need, the fortress in the nether and the mine shaft in the real world, as well as kind of just, mitigate risks. And so I've been trying to play around with it in my head, and I really don't have
4 minutes.
anything that seems like it's going to be any kind of foolproof strategy or something. All right, I'll hit the rest of this tree, and then we will start moving about. All right, and I should pick a cardinal direction or stay next to the ocean. I see some ocean on my right, and so I think I'm going to stay with the water on my right and head whichever direction I'm going right now. Although, no, it's not just going to be water on my right, so I need to know which direction I'm going. All right, north is this way, and so I'm headed west. And west will be good because I'll be able to see the sun setting. And so let's try to head to the west, basically just to ensure that we avoid going in circles. But again, the key thing is finding a mine shaft. If we happen to hear spiders and skeletons, that is also a bonus. And I see some terrain generating in front of me, but I'm about to head to an ocean. I might need to switch directions. Yes, it looks like I'm going to need to switch directions. I'm going to let some land generate out
5
here.
5 minutes.
All right, and so if that was west, then I guess this is now south that I'm heading. And so it looks like I'm heading to the south. And I should probably get a little ways away from the ocean to make it more likely that I'm going to see. The other thing I could do, the thing that Etho did, is to go sailing on the ocean at night and try to see a ravine underwater that might lead into a mine shaft. I feel like that's going to be hit or miss. I feel like in general I am less good. Ooh, this looks kind of deep. I don't have any food yet, or armor. But that does look like a nice, quick place that I could go exploring very deep, very quick. And so I'm just going to put some torches out here where I could see them in case I want to come back to that for some reason. Yeah, I have not encountered friendly animals, or if there were some friendly animals at the start.
6 minutes.
I missed them, and in this challenge, given the duration, the fact that you expect it to last for ah, village. All right, well, I just found at least a medium food source and possibly some loot. Last time I managed to miss the blacksmith. I was going through the village just as it turned nightfall, and so this time I will try to take a more careful look. As you guys probably know, I do not have a ton of experience with villages, and so it was kind of on the corner of the screen, and I just wasn't looking thoroughly, but I also didn't immediately recognize it. At a glance, oh, there's a blacksmith, okay. You can recognize the blacksmith shop because it has the furnaces outside, and perhaps it also looks different from the other places in other ways, I don't know offhand. But the best thing is, 2 diamonds, and some obsidian, which I could use for kind of like speeding up my nether portal construction, I guess. And I guess since I already have 2 furnaces here, I might as well grab them. I don't have food that I can use right here yet. I will take all of the mature wheat that is already here. And this was the only wheat farms. Okay, so that was a pretty small village. Aha, and here's the sugarcane that I'm going to need from the real world. 2 diamonds. Is there any way I can use that to my advantage? A diamond sword is really not a particularly valuable tool in Minecraft right now, because I think most of the standard enemies take 4 hits, both with or 3 hits with both a diamond sword and an iron sword. Am I even remembering that correctly? I don't know. But in any case, fighting off bad guys has never been kind of a limiting factor for me when doing these challenges lately. While I'm not great at fighting the mobs, I'm good enough at staying alive that I don't know that I need to use it for that, but with only 2 diamonds and not 3, I can't make a pick.
8 minutes.
A pick would be super valuable. Oh, I'm talking about killing mobs, and here's some mobs I can kill. Yeah, the pick would be a whole lot more useful, simply because a diamond pick will last forever, and it mines through stuff quickly, and so like you'd be able to mine in the nether really quick, and you'd be able to, mine underground and get all your iron and different things really quick. Alright, sheep I don't need. We have a huge forest over here, and at this point, it's going to turn nighttime in a couple of minutes, and I am already running low enough that I'm going to stop real quick and go like that, except for I can't count and divide. Alright. So now I have a fair bit of food. Oops, didn't mean to click on you. I meant to eat the food. So that I can continue to sprint in the short run, and hopefully encounter some cows before it turns nighttime upstairs. And a red mushroom I don't need. I need the brown mushrooms. And cows are terrific, because they give you food and armor, and so of course we want to kill them. And it's extremely unlikely, but I am going to grab some snowballs just in case I somehow end up with an ender pearl and I need to do a test throw for where I'm trying to get to. It might end up crowding my inventory and I might end up discarding these snowballs, but that was another thing I was thinking about recently. Like if you got into the nether and you found a nether fortress that was way across a big pool of lava and you happen to have an ender pearl because you happen to encounter an enderman somewhere earlier in the challenge, I was thinking you might as well have snow so that you can do kind of like a test throw. Alright, I see an entry to a cave system over here and the sun is about to go down and I could use
10 minutes.
all kinds of various resources, and so I'm going to see if this happens to go into a kind of downward cave system, or just happens to be somewhere where I could spawn for iron, and of course it's neither, darn it. Alright, and I still have a little bit more coal. I think I didn't even retrieve that torch after I knocked it out, but we're on a clock here, and so we're going to keep moving. Alright, and so I just want a good downward cave system. Ravines are always ideal, but anything that looks like it's going to take me down and give me a chance to get some iron, and possibly find some other resource. Oh, and I need sand, and before I forget to do it, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of sand, and I think I got a 10th, alright. And there's some more chickens, and so more food is always good. Hello, chicken.
11 minutes.
How does it feel to be a contributor to the cause? That's right. You're going to help me stay alive in this important challenge. We have to impress all of our fans, who are counting on us for entertainment and good Minecraft tactics. After all, exploration and tactics is Brian's trademark. It's not a registered trademark, of course. But yes, and that is the brand. I like to explore, and I like to feel like I'm doing a smart thing in terms of my overall strategy. And one way to, I don't know, prove it, demonstrate it, is to succeed at these challenges. And so that's why, one of the reasons they're so important to me. The other reason is I just think they're fun. Oops! Wow! Alright, well, guess what? I found a big cave. Just what I was looking for. Let's try not to die.
12 minutes.
I hear a skeleton around the corner. I was just watching some ultra hardcore earlier with skeletons, and I have to remember that I am capable of regaining hearts, and so I don't need to run away from them like sissies, which is the appropriate strategy in ultra hardcore. Yeah, basically everyone who's played ultra hardcore, it's basically if your strategy every time you heard a skeleton was just run away, like find an entirely new cave system every time you hear a skeleton, it seems like you'd be doing better than anybody else, which is kind of unfortunate. I wonder, as I offer all of my speculations and kind of Monday morning quarterback after watching ultra hardcore episodes, but I wonder if they changed it so you only need 4 gold bars to craft the golden apple rather than 8, if that would be better. Because basically, hardly anyone is getting golden apples, and
13
like
minutes.
any random encounter with, a glitchy skeleton means you're down a few hearts, makes it... It's definitely... Oops, hello. I am not singing a song, and whenever you don't sing a song, like, bad things happen in terms of when you're in your inventory and trying to catch up to the monsters. I know there's some sticks on the ground over there, but I will pick them up in a minute. For now, I just want to get some torches in my inventory so I can continue to light things up. Okay. And I got my bone. Great. That is yet another thing. The new AIs really are... It's definitely impressive in terms of, despite the fact that the creepers tend to kind of spin around like an idiot and do pirouettes, like they're in a ballet class. What is this light I see over here? Is that a glitch, or is that... I guess there must be some lava over here. I should really probably be heading like more downward. Yes, there's lava over here. Okay. Yeah, despite the fact that they kind of look silly when they're doing it, the monsters really do track you a whole lot better. And so I am very happy overall with the mob AI update, because I think it has made the game more challenging and interesting for those of us who enjoy fighting the mobs. I need to keep an eye out for coal, because I'm definitely already going through a bit of it with torches here. And I didn't even look to see if I have... I've gotten better at playing kind of like hardcore, no armor kind of style. I do intend to make some armor, but I'm not kind of like immediately worried about it, as I used to be when I was doing these speed challenges. Of course, I'm going to say that, and then the next thing that's going to happen is a creeper's going to fall on my head, and the challenge will be over. No, we all do that. We're all kind of self-deprecating whenever we're talking about our skills. And while it is possible that that would happen, I don't expect it to. And
15 minutes.
Fortune favors the bold. I'm not just going to jump down in here. And I don't also see a mine shaft, which is unfortunate. But I do see some more iron down here. I need to eat once again to regain this heart. And let's take a quick look at my inventory before I head down. I have enough armor, or sorry, enough, what do you call it, leather, that I can get a tiny bit of armor that will be useful to me. And so I will create that. Should I create the diamond sword? It's unlikely that I'm going to come up with anything else. I think I didn't pick up those sticks that I meant to pick up. I guess I will take the diamond sword, because I just don't know what else to do with it right now. Alright. And then I'm going to head down towards the iron, and then I guess is there a point in going to the ravine? Like, a ravine by itself is not useful. What I really need is a mine shaft, and so I guess I should look and try to see
16 minutes.
if it looks like there's any other entries into cave systems over there. If not, I can find the iron elsewhere. Like, there's iron everywhere in the world, and so maybe... I think I'm just going to continue other exploration in the caves in other directions and hope that we encounter a mine shaft elsewhere. Yeah, let's try going this way. So yeah, just kind of... Oh, and I do need that coal and that iron. And so let's get a little bit more light over here just to make sure no one's sneaking up on us, or if they are, we'll see them coming. Alright, and so I'm going to need iron for 2 buckets, which I think at this point I already have, and then if I have some left, and I need 1 for flint and steel, and then if I have some left over and can make some pants or something, I'll do that. That's another thing. I was watching the Ultra Hardcore again, and once again, people are making hats and boots rather than making chest plates, and it just makes me upset. It's just the wrong thing to do. If you have 15 pieces... Or sorry, even if you have, 9 pieces, you can make a hat and boots, or you can make a chest plate, and I'm pretty sure the chest plate gives you more shirts of armor, and people are making hats and boots. And so that's just the wrong thing to do. There's no 2 ways about it. Assuming that, like, there hasn't been a change to Minecraft, or that I'm not misremembering the armor system. But I'm pretty sure that is how it goes. Oh, I need to make an iron pick, because this pick is going to run out, and I need something with a lot more durability. Alright, I hear spiders are probably on the surface. The sun should be rising, I know, because my counter is at 17 minutes. The sun will be rising soon. I already have furnaces, because I stopped at a blacksmith. Basically, I would like to start cooking up some of this stuff.
18 minutes.
And 2 furnaces are great, so that we can cook up some stuff in parallel. And then, yeah, I'm going to need an iron pick, and I'm going to need buckets, and then there's obviously a spider somewhere above me on the surface. And so if I can happen to... Oops. Wrong tool, Brian, wrong tool. Oh, and there's flint. Oh, great, I just got a flint. Alright, that is another thing that I need. If I happen to be able to open up, like, one little thing to the surface to where I could easily kill the spider, I wouldn't mind doing that as well. But first of all, let's get some of the things... The necessities that I need. I'm going to need picks in the future, and so let's go ahead and swap that out. I'm going to need buckets, and so let's get to crafting those. Buckets, of course, so that we can do our usual nether portal construction out of, whatever you call it, water and lava. But yeah, finding the melons still is
19 minutes.
The crux of this. Okay, and I need to hold on to 1 piece of iron for flint and steel. And this fire is about to run out, and my food situation, it would not hurt to also cook up some chicken. And so why don't I go ahead after that one cooks and go ahead and swap that out and get some chicken cooking on. Alright, and then while that is going, let's just see if we can find the spiders like right up here or something. I would do it this way. Chunk, chunk. Okay, the sun is already rising. And I'm definitely close enough to the surface to where I can hear the mobs burning up. And so the spider will not despawn because he's definitely nearby, and so I'll be able to go get him. Is there anything else I need to do in my inventory right now? What am I forgetting? I need the spider eyes. I've got the sand. I still don't have a brown mushroom. And then obviously the melon, which is the big kind of overworld concern. Okay, so we're in good shape so far. Let's go ahead
20 minutes.
and reclaim the stuff. I'll keep the bread on my bar so I can go ahead and eat that last piece of bread. What can I throw out here? Feathers I do not need. I'm not going to be doing bow and arrow stuff. All right. Do-do-do-do. Let's go kill at least one spider. Hello, spider. Would you like to taste the diamond sword? Hello. Goodbye. Let's see if you drop the spider eye. I'm a poet and I know it. Nope, you gave me a bunch of useless string. Well, the good news is my inventory is too clogged to pick it up. All right. We are... Ooh, I'm headed north here, so I actually want to be headed south. Let me grab this cow, because cows are still good as a food
21
source.
minutes.
And if I happen to get more kind of leather, that is good. And the fact that the cows are still alive here, I guess now I'm going east, yes. And so east also is a direction that I haven't gone now that I'm this far south, and so this would be new land, and so I actually will head this way, just because the terrain seems rather open and uncluttered with trees, and so therefore seems likely that if there is a ravine, I'll be able to spot it relatively easily. Or at least that's the logic that I have going on in my head. Something that I try to do in my commentary throughout that presumably you all have noticed by now since I've made apparently 400 videos. Yeah, someone was saying that when I uploaded the speed challenge, it was my 400th upload. And I did not realize that because I don't pay attention to those numbers, even though it's sitting at the top of the screen on my YouTube channel. So that's pretty cool. 400 videos. Hope you've enjoyed them. In any case, one of the things that I try to do with my commentary, especially in these speed challenges,
22 minutes.
is basically to let you know what I'm thinking, what my strategy is. Because I know personally, I find it frustrating when I'm watching kind of other YouTubers and they're doing something that may have meaning, and maybe even the meaning should be obvious, but I'm not getting it. And so, for example, when Etho was doing the speed challenge, you might laugh at me, but he was talking about finding a mine shaft, and I was like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to find the mine shaft? I forgot. I'm not accustomed to brewing potions, and I forgot that you need the melon, and you can only get the melon seeds in Minecraft in order to brew all the potions, and so, therefore, the mine shaft was a necessity in that respect. And it was, 5 or 10 minutes into his video before he actually, either explicitly explained it, or that it just kind of occurred to me, and it was like, oh, of course, that's why he's going after the mine shaft. And so, I endeavor to not leave you all
23 minutes.
in that predicament of not knowing what I'm up to, because I'm always trying to articulate the thoughts that are currently in my head so that you know what I'm thinking and have some rationale for what I'm doing on the screen. And right now it's just I'm trying to find a ravine that might expose a mine shaft, but it might just be smarter also to find any cave system that seems to be diving into the earth, because basically we need to find a mine shaft, and it doesn't have to be a ravine, it just has to be somehow. And any kind of cave system is the thing that's going to offer me the quickest way to find it. But I'm worried about all the time that I'm wasting trying to find either a ravine or a cave system to go looking for again. Alright, here is something, and possibly over here is something else.
24 minutes.
Alright, got kind of like a series of shallow caves over here. Does this go down deeper? This goes down deeper. My experience with mine shafts, I don't actually know the technical details of the terrain generation algorithms here. Darn it. But my experience is that I've never found a mine shaft that was, I don't know, above level 40 maybe. It seems like they're usually a ways down into the earth. You don't see mine shafts right at the surface, has been my experience. And so that's why a kind of deep cave system is good, and a deep cave system is also good just because, the deeper it is means, at least in the downward direction, the more extensive it is, and the more extensive it is, the more surface area underground you're covering, and the more likelihood that is that you're going to find the thing that you're looking for. Alright, this is an interesting area of
25
exposed,
minutes.
got a stone mountain here. It reminds me of my days back in Atlanta. I went to school in Georgia Tech, which I may have mentioned at some point. And so Atlanta is near Stone Mountain in Georgia. Hello, my food bar is way down, and I have just taken some damage. It just so happens that I'm carrying tons and tons of raw beef, which I've been carrying for the explicit purpose of I can eat it pretty safely without needing to cook it. You don't get poisoned, you still get a fair number of health bars, and so if you've just been randomly killing cows, it's kind of reasonably good food, even without wasting time sitting around twiddling your thumbs next to a furnace. I know I have a little bit of cooked chicken as well. But I just wanted to have this on my bar so I could have something on my bar for a long time. Alright, that is another dead end. Yuck, yuck,
26
yuck. And I am
minutes.
trying repeatedly to sprint here, and I'm still not good at just getting my buttons to press the keys right. It's going uphill over here. I guess I will go up this way and hope that this continues on. Oh, I should get the buckets on my bar. Yes, I should totally get a bucket on my bar and get some water here. Because I will need this eventually. And so, also, if I happen to head downstairs and I don't find the mine shaft I'm looking for, but I do find some lava, I may... Brown mushrooms. 2 of them. That's exactly what I need. I did pick them up, right? 2 brown mushrooms, great. And I'm worried that I'm going to be running low on coal again, and so I'm going to grab a little bit more coal since it's right here. I think that'll be enough. And yes, my coal estimation here is completely ad hoc. Maybe I'm overflowing with coal, or maybe I'm totally going to run out. I don't know, but that was just my quick sense.
27 minutes.
Yes, but we have had yet another unfruitful cave. There's another direction to go over here. I don't know. It's kind of upwards. If I should bother going this way or not, but I'm going to try it. I still need to kill spiders, too. But yeah, basically I was starting to say that... Alright, I don't have any torches. I hear spiders. Okay, great. How am I doing wood here? Let's go ahead and kazoink. That's right, kazoink is the official term one uses for converting an entire stack of items into some other item by shift-clicking. I have declared it to be so, and therefore it is so. I don't know where I hear the spiders. I'm pretty confident I'll be able to find more spiders. What I really need is my cave system.
28 minutes.
I've lost track of which way is north again. So there's this little L on the thing, and the bottom part of the L points north, and so I had been heading kind of east, and so the sun should be setting behind me. Yes, okay. And so I'm going to continue heading east now this way. I know I originally started heading west, but then I went a bit to the south, and so now even if I'm heading east, I'll be into kind of like new territory. And so I want to look for a ravine or another big cave system where I can find, at this point, either a mine shaft where I can get melon seeds, or it's a brown sheep. Hello, brown sheep. If only this were the color wheel, you would be a useful mob to have found. Alright, here's another good cave system, it looks like. Potentially, maybe. I even hear a spider already. Hello, Mr. Spider, where are you? I think he was behind me. Does this go down over here as well? Sounds like it might.
29 minutes.
That was useless. And I still haven't found the spider. Now he seems like he's coming from the right. Alright, we'll encounter spiders, I'm sure. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, there is a tiny bit of lava. I need more lava than this. I want to find a pool to create another portal. I hear plenty of bad guys. I don't have all my food bars, so let's go ahead and fix that again for a moment. I'm carrying a bucket of water, so I'm not worrying about being on fire. Of course, when I caught fire in the nether, people were like, you had water on your bar. Well, yeah, but water doesn't work in the nether. That's part of the trouble of the place being 1,000 degrees. The water just immediately evaporates. Aha! Would you give me a spider eye, please? That would make me very happy, Mr. Spider. And, ooh! That, I think, might be my first rare drop. It is not particularly useful. Actually, it might be useful. I might need another shovel, and so having an iron shovel could be a value. But I'm just more excited about it from the point of view of... And yes, I realize that my hearts are going way down. From the point of view of, hey, it's a random drop that I haven't gotten yet. And yes, I also know there's a creeper chasing me. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Oh my gosh! Oh, crap, crap, crap. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Alright, there's a spider eye. We're good. We're good. I didn't play that optimally, but we're still alive. I don't have inventory space to pick up the spider eye. So, I will go to my inventory and say, what do I not need? I will get rid of this other shovel so that I can pick up the spider eye. Did I pick it up? Yes, I did. Alright, great. Another thing checked off our checklist, and we seem to have an extensive cave system. Hello, I need another spider eye, please. You are just the man for the job. Or perhaps you are not. Alright. Looks like we have plenty of places to explore. Minutes. I want to go mostly downwards, even though that is scary. And I need to be wary of the fact that I still have very little armor, and so... Alright, that is not going in a helpful direction, it doesn't appear. Am I carrying iron that I could go ahead and craft iron pants or something? I am. Although, then I would still need to smelt more in order to have my flint and steel. Oh, darn it, this is going back up now and circling back around. Alright, I'm going to continue lighting it up so I know where I've been and where I haven't been. I was worried about that, okay. Alright, so I've been over here, I haven't been this way. Let's go this way. Please be extensive in a downward direction so I can find what I need. One thing that's interesting is the skeletons don't always turn to face you, but they can still shoot at you, and so it's funny because occasionally you'll see like a skeleton arrow just like come out of his back. Alright, we have kind of circled around here. I think for my own health and safety, even if it means I have to smelt again later, I am going to go ahead and craft some iron pants. Because I was not feeling great about my mob fighting skills there. Alright, I'm also going to put the chicken on the bar rather than the beef. So that we can free up an inventory spot sooner. And there is more cave system over here, and so let's see if over here leads us anywhere valuable. Yeah, and so on this one, when you have to, get lucky and find a mine shaft, I would be interested to hear if people have, brilliant strategy. I could try the ocean strategy that Etho had, if this doesn't work. Like
33 minutes.
Failing at this challenge, or if this challenge ends up going on for 3 hours or something. Like I could try basically sailing across the ocean in order to find underground ravines. And so maybe that is truly like the winning strategy, I don't know. Like I can also just try digging. At this point, it's not necessarily a great strategy, but I'm feeling tired of fruitless attempts to find the mine shaft and the melon seed. And so I'm kind of switching gears, and my plan is just to carve my way down to the lava level and make another portal. and perhaps try to do the things, gather the things I need from the nether. I do hear skeletons thrashing around. Ah, look what I found! Look what I found! Alright, and we might even be over a ravine, because I think that is possibly... Oh no, it was just over kind of like a hole in the cave. When you get these nice little wood sections like
34
this.
minutes.
Okay, so we found the mine shaft. We are back on track. We're a half hour in, but that's okay. The suggested time is an hour for this particular challenge. I hear a skeleton swimming in water, but he is not my concern. My only concern is finding a chest that contains melon seeds. Are you the chest? No. But you do have some more fast food. I do not need creeper dust. I do need the gold. Thank you for saving me for that. And I'm going to need to create some more torches, and so while I am safe right here... Oops, let's go ahead. I didn't have inventory space to shift-click them there, for people who are going to be yelling at me for that. Alright, I do need more coal. And we're off, continuing to look for more chests in the abandoned mine shaft. Apparently, melons existed in the prehistory of the planet. But we're... Oh, gosh! Oh my gosh. No, dear. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Don't die. Alright, you know what? You know how I was talking about how the diamond sword really wasn't all that useful? Even if it only saved me one hit there, that might have been useful. Alright, so hooray for that. I hear plenty of spiders, and so obviously I'm worried about... Yep, I see... That is almost certainly cave spiders. Oh, crap. There's one up... Yep, there, okay. Alright, and so there's a spawner over there, and I'm not ready to take it on, and I need to not die, and so I need to actually run away from here, and hope that they don't also have an exit over here. And so let's get back to the portion that I lit. I think there might have been a creeper following me, I'm not sure. No, I was just seeing the little green swirlies. Okay, I need to regen some health, and so this will be the least interesting portion of the video. I'll also go ahead and do that, just for added safety. At this point, I can throw down a furnace and cook up some more food, or cook up some more iron. That's what I really need to do. Iron, and... I think you should be using sticks. I think sticks are slightly more efficient than wooden planks, or maybe they're the same, I forget. In any case, I think I threw 4 pieces in there, and that will be enough, because I think it's like 3 for 2, and I've got 5 here. And actually, with my 1, I can go ahead and make the flint and steel, which is another thing I'll need to have in my inventory, and then I won't be able to pick up the iron until it cooks. And so do I need the iron for anything else? At this point, I don't theoretically need it for anything, but I will have enough to build some boots. And given the mob trouble that I just had, I will go ahead and craft some boots, which means I need my crafting table. And so let's throw that down, and let's get that in my inventory. Let's grab my boots. I see also that I still only have 1 spider eye, and I'm going to need 2. And so I need to keep killing spiders. The good news is I know where to find plenty of spiders. But I'm actually not necessarily going to go right back there. There's somewhere above me over here, but I have a feeling that I will encounter more spiders, perhaps large spiders that will not poison me. Whoa! See, this is the ravine I needed to find at the beginning. Alright. So the good news is we have lots of abandoned mine shaft we can explore. Hopefully we'll find chests. I don't see it going downwards from here. I do see it up on the floor above me, which is where the spiders are. And I don't want to fall in the ravine. And what is going on? Oh, my game is lagging up. Crap, lag. I need to be standing on a... Alright, I've stopped recording. I'll be right back. Alright. The timer was going for that, but that was only about 10 seconds, and it seems like I'm back up to reasonable frame rates. Alright, my usual strategy for these things is to do this. To at least carve out some of the corners so you can see where you're going. See what's around the corner. Alright, there's some more mine shaft over here. Maybe we'll find a chest over here. Intersects the ravine. I hear what sounds like it could be a zombie dungeon, although maybe not. In any case, a zombie dungeon... Well, it does sound like it might be a zombie dungeon. And I'm getting a little bit of lag again. I hope this goes away. I'm not going to try to stop the recording unless it gets really bad. Hey, zombie! Alright, the lag is pretty bad. Oh, this is bad. There is a zombie dungeon. Alright. There is nothing in here that I need, is there? But at the same time, when you find a dungeon, you just have to look. Iron, I actually don't need. I'll take the bread. I don't need redstone for anything. The 3rd piece of wheat means I can create more bread, and I'm carrying around that as kind of like useless inventory right now. I'm not going to need food, actually. That was probably just a waste. And I just got out of the mine shaft, and almost didn't notice it. Alright, there's no more mine shaft over here, right? Right. Okay, so we need to go back to the mine shaft. We need to go back to that floor. Or there's more here. Hold on. Oh, slow water. Alright, that's a dead end. How about this way? Maybe we can go this way.
40 minutes.
I've been through here. I've not been over here. Here's spiders again. I need to create some more. Torches! Brian needs some coal for torches. Crap. I've done it again, guys. I've run out of coal on a spelunking mission. Let no one say that Brian lacks unique talents, because this is something I never see happen to anyone else. It's because of the fact that I kind of loathe mining. I find it tedious. I just like the exploring. but as a result, I often pass up too many resources and then all of a sudden discover that I need them later. It's the curse of being me, but now we're going to have some more coal, we're going to create some more torches, and we're going to continue to explore.
41 minutes.
All right. 41 minutes, and I still haven't even found a melon seed. Although, apart from that and another spider eye, like, I know my plan then in terms of getting to the nether, and that is dead end. So, we're still potentially getting close. These miners kind of mine in crazy directions and patterns. Eep, eep, eep. Alright, we're going back up to that spider spawner, as it is one of the few places that I have not yet explored. I will endeavor to not get poisoned, but if I do get poisoned again, c'est la vie. Oh, hello, spiders who are kind of caught up on the ceiling. Why don't I go ahead and put some more light there first? And now, a diamond sword, I think, may be an asset against cave spiders. Cave spiders have fewer hit points than other mobs. It also means that with my diamond sword, I'm less worried about using up the durability of this particular utensil. I like calling it a utensil, I'm not sure why. Alright, I think that's sufficiently well lit that we're not getting spawns, and it does look like that is some crazy kind of like glitchy pieces of gravel in the cobwebs here. Why don't I try to help things along? Oh, you cannot. It's like an entity when it's falling or something, maybe? I don't know. Why don't I just kill this? I don't need this for anything. I didn't even notice if I got enough spider eyes, but I don't want cave spiders spawning as my main route to getting that. That just seems dangerous. My food is going down, and I can eat the last 2 pieces of bread and free up an inventory slot. Inventory management on some of these longer challenges where you need to just kind of carry all of your inventory on your back can be a challenge.
43 minutes.
And on the one hand, you don't want to waste tons of time on inventory management, but on the other hand, you don't want to have completely poor planning and play with your inventory totally screw you up. So, as usual with the speed challenge, it's a delicate balance. I am not finding another chest, guys. This is not good. I do hear more spiders, and so if there is another spider spawner, I almost welcome it, because it means there's more to this mine shaft than I have yet discovered. And I kind of need there to be more to this mine shaft, so I can find the things I need. Or rather, the thing I need. 1 melon seed. Is that too much to ask? Come on, guys. Alright, the spiders sound like they may be above me and to the left. This is a little dead end. I'm going to start by carving, oops, above me and to the right, so that I can try to sneak up on them on the same level and have a little bit of protection as I do it. Sorry that that's getting dark. There is my least favorite lighting bug in the game. Fix your game, Jeb. Seriously, that is not cool. Bought a dozen copies of this game. I paid my dues. It's reasonable to want that bug fixed. Alright, these spider sounds are somewhere over here. They might actually be below me, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they might be below me, actually. I think I misread that. This better be more mine shaft and not like a spider den.
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Where are the spiders? I've always said that I find spiders hard to listen for directionally. Aha. Yep, here we go. Great. Oop, who goes there? It is I, Sir Lordon 111 Helmfast III, who have come to dispatch you. Ah, darn it. Oh, but I did get a spider eye, so bonus. There are plenty of other spiders there, and these are one of the few enemies who can kill me at this point, and so I do need to exercise a little bit of care and caution.
46 minutes.
I expect that they are stuck. Well, they might not even be in this hallway. They might be elsewhere that I'm hearing them. Oh, nope, they're there. Hello. Let's not turn off the lights. That would be bad. I am carrying fences, which I do not want. I want to make sure... Oh, I already have a spider eye in my inventory, so I could definitely pick up this spider eye. Is there another one over here? Like another spawner? There might be. Yep, okay, no wonder there are so many spider sounds. I'm about to die! I'm about to die! I'm about to die! I'm about to die! I don't believe it. Darn, darn, darn. Well, I was already 45 minutes in, and I hadn't found the melon seed. Even if I did win this one, I was not going to post a very good time. This is a real challenge. Maybe I should skip trying to find the ravine and just explore caves. I'm not sure what the right thing to do is. In any case, I hope you found this somewhat entertaining. I'm a little bit disheartened at the moment, but I'm sure I'll try this again at some point in the future. We'll see. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.